color.
Hello, my friends. Happy long weekend or maybe short weekend, but I want to make for you a very easy and delicious flour tortilla, homemade with lots of love. And let me show you the ingredients. I have all-purpose flour, salt, baking powder, unsalted butter, hot water, and a little bit of extra of all-purpose flour so that when I'm rolling out my tortillas, they don't stick to my table. So let me start. I'm gonna use my stand mixer with this hook. Of course that if I'm doing it by hand, it's gonna take a little longer. So I'm going to add my all-purpose flour.
Ooh.
I'm going to add the salt.
Okay.
I'm going to add the baking powder. And I'm going to add the butter.
The melted, unsalted butter.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
And now I am
Mary
going
says,
to...
hi, Gloria.
Hello, beautiful. I'm going to start and mixing everything, incorporating all this gradually. And I'm going to be pouring the very hot water slowly. These flour tortillas really come out delicious and amazing. And I am sure that once you start making them, you guys are going to stop buying flour tortillas.
They're going to be hot.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So hello my friends, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. Today we are making some homemade easy flour tortillas. We are using our stand mixer, but I mean you can also mix it by hand if that's what you want to do, or you can mix it using a spatula and a big bowl. That is totally up to you. But in order to keep it easy and quick, we are using our stand mixer. Is already working its magic.
And I'm adding the water slowly, Carlos, because the flour is going to absorb depending the temperature, okay? If the temperature is nice and hot, you're going to use less liquid. But if it's very cold, you're going to use more liquid.
So the Ramirez family says, hi, Gloria.
Hello, hello.
So my friends, if this is your first time here, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. Today we are making some easy flour tortillas. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel because my sister makes recipes every week, 3 a week. We upload them here to YouTube. And, you know, based on our comments and our followers, I know that you guys are going to enjoy these recipes because they're the exact same recipes we have at home.
This texture is perfect, Carlos.
Okay.
When the dough separates from the walls of the container, that means it's ready. I'm using 1 cup of very hot water, and as you could see, there's still a little bit left over.
Okay.
Okay, but the water needs to be really hot. Okay, my surface is nice and clean. I'm just gonna add a little bit. You don't need to add too much.
Of the baking,
of the
flour?
All-purpose flour. And look at this. Look at the texture of the dough. It doesn't stick. Look at this. Look how easy.
So it's nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth, yes. And it's not even sticking to the surface of the table.
Is it better to use your hands or to use the roller? Do you prefer to use your hands?
I'm right now kneading.
Okay.
I am kneading at this moment. The roller, I have it here, and the cutter, I have it here.
Okay, perfect.
So what I'm going to use is just knead it for just 3 to 4 minutes, just like this. It's not too much. Look at this. Look how easy this is. This dough really comes out amazing, and the tortillas, even if you have leftovers and you put them in the refrigerator and you warm them up again, they're gonna get really nice and fluffy.
And they're soft.
And I am going to show you the secret that nobody tells you, okay, to make these tortillas. Let me tell you why I'm gonna tell you the secret. This is a family secret, and I know that you will not find it on YouTube. What is the secret to make these tortillas? Let me show you what is the secret. After you knead it for 2-3 minutes, no more than that, this is the secret. When you go like this and it falls to the bottom, that means your dough is ready. You make a ball, you go like this, and you see the bottom of the dough falling down, that means the dough is ready.
Ooh.
Look at this. Look at this.
So it needs to be nice and runny.
Nice and runny, not too runny.
Very soft.
Very soft. Give me a minute. Answer and tell her if she's coming or not.
So my friends, welcome
Look
to
at
Cooking
this.
with Gloria. If you're watching this video now, here in the live, please make sure to give us that thumbs up. If you watch this video after, which is what usually happens here on the channel, make sure to also give us that like, subscribe to the channel, share this video. If you are looking for the softest and I would say the puffiest homemade flour tortillas, which you control every single ingredient that you use, I would highly recommend that you save this video or that you share this video with people that you really like, because you want really soft, hydrated dough. And this is one of the ways that you find out that it's ready. It's when it's very soft and stretchy. When you go ahead and roll it, you know that this dough is ready for the next step.
Okay, so now we are ready to make our little balls. I'm gonna roll it down just a little bit so I can make the little balls. The little balls need, if you have a scale, well, you could use a scale. But if you're doing it just the little balls like this, just make your balls, tuck everything in on the bottom, just like this.
Oh, that looks nice.
Like that.
Okay. Oh, this looks nice already, sister. These are very soft, fluffy, and puffy homemade flour tortillas. If you're ever looking to impress your family members or just like people at work, I would say try these, because yeah, it takes a little bit to knead them, but once they're ready to go, they are super soft and you know, they are just ready for you to use in your recipes or your tacos.
Of course, especially that summer's already around the corner and we want to enjoy delicious tacos with flour tortillas.
Okay,
Look
so
at
these
this.
are the little dough balls we have going right now.
I'm gonna take a little bit of this one, just so that they all have almost the same amount.
Nay says, Gloria, if you have the ingredients one more time.
One more time, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour.
Okay.
I have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 stick of butter,
Melted,
melted or just at room temperature.
Okay.
Once you have, and water. Water is 1 cup or less. Okay, once you have the little balls like this, just add them to a plate
Or a tray.
Leave them in here.
Oh, this looks good.
Let them rest. They need to rest for at least 30 minutes. If you want your dough, your tortillas to be fluffy, delicious, and when you put them on your skillet, they get nice and puffy, you need to let them rest. The key is let them rest.
So you want to set this aside for how long?
For at least 30 minutes, Carlos.
For at least 30 minutes.
30 minutes. So what I'm doing now is that I'm adding a little bit of all-purpose flour right on the top so it doesn't stick to the plastic. Just like that. Look at this. I'm going to put these here. Let them rest. The key is to let them rest 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, you roll your dough out and you make your tortillas. So the key is let it rest. A lot of people make the dough and then they let it rest for 30 minutes and then they make the little balls and they let it rest another 30 minutes. I don't like doing that. What I like to do is just make my little balls, let them rest for 30 minutes in a warm place. It could be on top of the stove. Just leave them there for 30 minutes. And when you're done, when the 30 minutes are over, bring them back to the table, add a little bit of all-purpose flour, and then roll them out. So these I'm gonna leave here because I'm doing the live. Let me clean just a little. Oh no, I don't need to clean because I need to use the.
So my friends, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. If this is your first time here, make sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because we make recipes here that are homemade recipes that will not fail you, because these are the exact same recipes that we use here at home. And welcome to Cooking with Gloria. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. Today we are making some easy flour tortillas. And through the magic and power of YouTube, these are our first batch of dough of dough balls
And
to
if you
make
could see,
our flour tortillas.
and if you could see, I added a little bit of all-purpose flour on the top. And look at this.
Okay, so they also puff up.
And if you don't add any all-purpose flour on the top, they're gonna stick to the plastic.
To the covering. Okay.
So that's why
you can also use a cloth on top of it, and that'll be fine too.
So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start rolling them out. I have my skillet here getting nice and hot. Okay, look at this.
Oh, they look
What
good.
I'm going to do now is just press it a little bit out. Just
Give
like
it
that.
an initial shape.
Remember, it's been resting. You could even see the little bubbles. It's been resting for about 30 minutes. And now, of course, I am ready to roll it out. And you could see how delicious and amazing these tortillas are going to come out. They don't need to be perfectly round, okay? If it's your first time, it's gonna take time for you to get them nice and round. That's okay, but they're still gonna taste amazing.
That already looks nice.
Look at this. Remember that the skillet needs to be really nice and hot, okay? The key is that when you put it on your skillet, the skillet needs to be really hot in order for them to start cooking up. And look how thin this is.
Oh yeah, this looks really nice.
Let me show you. Look how thin this is.
Oh yeah.
Okay? I have my
So if they wanted to make more than a few, they would be double the ingredients.
double the ingredients, yes.
Because I would probably have like 5 tortillas on my own.
Yes. Okay, so now that you have them nice and thin, I'm gonna lay it down on my hot skillet. When you lay it down on your hot skillet, just count to 30 before you flip it, okay?
So like a minute max.
A minute max. But the key here is that the skillet needs to be nice and hot.
Did you put any oil or anything like that on top of
Nothing
the
at all.
skillet?
You don't need to put anything at all. Nothing at all.
Okay.
So once you put it here on your
Oh,
skillet,
I can see little bubbles on
Yeah.
it already.
count to 30, give it a little time to cook on the bottom side, and then flip it. I'm doing this live because I want you to see in live how long it takes for them to fluff up, okay? Because on the videos I have to fast forward and I have to cut, and some people say, oh, it's gonna take too long. You just wait until you see these little bubbles. Once you see these little bubbles, you know that they're already cooking, okay? Let me get another bowl and then I'll show you.
Okay.
Remember that these have been resting for 30 minutes.
Oh, I can even see the little air bubbles
Yeah.
inside it. So you want to flatten it out with your palm to start giving it that round shape.
Yes,
And then
Look
using
at
your
this.
roller.
And using the roller back and forth. It's not gonna be perfect, but they're gonna get really nice and beautiful.
So my friends, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being at Cooking with Gloria. Make sure to share, like, ooh, those already are puffy. Oh, it's puffing up already. I can see it. Oh, that's really good. If you're the first time here at Cooking with Gloria, make sure to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. My sister makes easy recipes that you can make in your own home. These are recipes that we use all the time here at home, so we're not giving you any recipe that we don't use ourselves. So as you can see, the first one is really puffy. Right
That's
now.
why I wanted to do this video live so that you see
So
that I'm not cutting, I'm not doing anything. On the videos, yes, I have to cut, because then the video would be too long. But live, you could see that it's gonna get really nice and fluffy. It's gonna start getting the beautiful color. Look at this, look at this.
Oh,
Look how beautiful this is gonna get. You leave it just a little bit and then you flip it one more time. You're gonna flip it about three to 4 times.
Oh, yeah. My mom would tell you that you're now ready to be married.
Yes, I know.
In the Latin culture, Latin community, if you make homemade tortillas and puff up like this, your parent will usually tell you that you're ready
So
to be
guess
married.
what? I should be looking for. I should tell my husband.
I'm ready to get married.
I'm ready to get married. Yes, because my mom used to say, if the tortillas don't flip up, then you're not ready. You're not ready for a commitment.
Oh, and it smells like tortillas.
Look how
now.
beautiful this looks.
Oh, and it's still puffing up, sister. Even with some butter, I would be more than happy to eat that tortilla. Just letting you know, right?
Look at this.
So let me see if I have a couple of messages that I
Okay,
missed.
tell me, Carlos.
So I have here, Nay says thank you. She's never used baking powder on her homemade flour tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
She says when she first started making tortillas, her tortillas looked like maps.
Yes, mine were
She
too.
said,
Don't worry, mine were
but they
too.
tasted amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert says, I love your show, especially the salsa recipe. Sending you love from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for being here and seeing all my recipes and commenting. That's really good. But subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my delicious recipes.
Oh my God, sister. These puffed out really nicely.
Look at this.
Let's do this one and then we'll put the oil.
Let me wait until it's...
It's nice and puffy. And for the most part, it's nice and round.
Uh-huh.
I think the biggest part my sister does is when she first puts the dough ball down, she starts giving it a shape with her hands. And I think that helps a lot. Ooh, it's hot. And there is our first
Okay,
tortilla.
there goes the second one, Carlos.
The next one's going on top. Show how you do another one from the start so people can see
I'm
it.
just adding a little bit.
Of all-purpose flour
Uh-huh.
to your working surface.
And then
with your palm, you'll start giving it that initial round shape before you use your roller. And then, of course, they might not be perfectly round, but they are going to be perfectly delicious.
Of course, Carlos. Of course. This is the magic when you make these tortillas at home. You don't go back to buying flour tortillas. And they're very easy to make, Carlos. Very, very easy to make.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So my friends, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. If you're watching this video now, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. It really does help us. It helps the channel grow. If you are watching this video after, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're subscribed to the channel. As you can see, our tortilla is already puffing up. And here it is in real time cooking. And you just have to give a couple of turns and your tortillas will be ready to eat. So let's finish this one off, sister. So
Okay.
we can get it ready for the next one. And yes, they're not going to be perfectly round, but they are going to be nice and thin and delicious. And if you put them away or store them away on a piece of cloth, it doesn't matter. They're still going to be soft when you reheat them.
Uh-huh.
And here we have our first tortilla ready to go for your burritos, for your tacos. And here we have our second one going on the skillet. Make sure your skillet is nice and hot so we can start cooking the tortilla immediately, because we are using flour and it's not the same as using the corn masa. And if you're here and you watched my sister's amazing tamale recipe, then I hope that you guys enjoyed that, because we had a lot of really nice comments. People finally did the masa test where you have to make sure that your masa, your dough, floats in water in order to get it perfect. Thank you so much. We did get your messages. My sister did read them. And here we are. As you can see, our tortilla is already showing little air bubbles from it cooking. And that's when you know that the inside dough is cooking evenly. It's when you start getting these little air bubbles. And then just make sure your skillet is nice and hot.
Nice and hot, yes. That's the key. The skillet needs to be really nice and hot.
Okay. You can see I'm watching one. I'm watching the one cooking and then the one my sister is making at the same time, so you can see this process. Yes, your tortillas might not be completely round, but they're going to be cooked, they're going to be soft, and they're going to be delicious. And look at that right there. Dear sister, you are ready to get married.
I am ready to get married. I need to tell my husband, let's get married. I am ready. The tortillas are getting nice and fluffy, so then I am ready to get married.
As you can see, there you have the little steam of the tortilla. It's nice and puffy. Make sure that your skillet is nice and hot so you don't take too long cooking them and they cook evenly. So there we have 3. And here we go putting the other one, and we'll do one last one. And do you want to say the
ingredients?
one
Yes,
more time
I
for the
have
people who are here?
3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 stick of unsalted butter, and 1 cup of very hot water. Those are the only ingredients you need to make these amazing
And
tortillas.
the very hot water, you do have to keep an eye on your dough because you need to see that visually to see if your dough needs more water or if it's fine the way it is. We want a nice sticky dough ball before we actually knead it on the counter. And as you can see,
remember that it needs to rest for at least 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes.
You can see here our tortillas already rising. It's getting those nice air bubbles. And now you're ready to flip it. And as you can see, if it puffs up and you're making this recipe, congratulations. You are ready to be married.
You're ready to get...
Look at that.
Okay, well, this is done. I just wanted to go live and show you how I make these amazing flour tortillas at home.
You're going to have to taste
okay,
let's
see.
One.
Look how amazing they are. Look how amazing they are.
Leave a message if you are making this recipe. We want to know how many of you are ready to be married.
Ready to be married, yes.
Nay says they look delicious. Thank you so much. If you guys here, make sure to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. We put out 3 videos every week, and we're trying to get on a schedule on the weekends. We read all of your messages. Thank you so much. It really does help us. And also when we've been sick with COVID, it's really helped to read all these really nice messages. Ooh, sister.
Okay, and of course I need to taste one. Because if I don't taste one,
My sister doesn't trust any cooking channel that doesn't taste their food. She says lies. Oh my God, look at that.
This is a guacamole salsa that I made. Let me get one from right here.
Just a little
oh my
taste,
God,
sister.
Carlos.
Look at that.
Oh my God, look at this. Look how fluffy. Oh my gosh, Carlos. This is the part I really love and enjoy, you guys.
And here you see the other one is also puffing up right now.
Oh, let me open it so they see my
This is
guacamole
our guacamole salsa that you guys already have on the channel. Oh my God, sister, wait, let me show it because it's nice and soft, and I want them to see that.
Look at this, Carlos. Look at this. They're really soft.
Amazing.
Look at this. Look how easy.
So if you're looking for easy flour tortillas that are soft and manageable, then this is definitely the recipe for you. I can't wait for you guys to try it. And oh my God. Sister,
well, let me taste it. Let me taste it. And I'll tell you how it came out. Excuse me. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me.
Lies.
Mmm. Mmm.
Oh my goodness. How did
amazing, Carlos. Amazing. Mmm.
Oh my God. So my friends, here we have a couple of tortillas that are ready to go. Ooh, they are very soft. And, you know, we have shared the recipe with you. These are very easy to make. We're definitely going to finish out this batch of
look how delicious.
Our flour dough. They're nice and soft, and you know, just to show you, they're very soft. You can fold them and they won't break, and if you reheat them, you're definitely gonna love them.
Thank you
Your
so much.
brother Richard says that they look delicious.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, beautiful family, for being here, for leaving me that thumbs up, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I hope you guys give it a try and you make these amazing tortillas at home. See you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Have a long week.